I sat there in ambush, patiently waiting.
You must know I'm here. I haven't got the best of camouflage.
He was crossing the stream hunting AI.
Any second now.
And now with its guard dropped, I only had seconds to intervene.
That's 3. I have to peel out, unfortunately.
The attack caught him by surprise.
Keep him bleeding.
I kept my distance just outside of the kill zone, playing it slow but smart, getting a feeling for the player.
Keep him bleeding.
The Ceratosaurus is a deadly opponent, because it can turn on a dime with a lethal bite force. Are you stalking my channel without being subscribed? Or forgotten to drop a like on my video?
I just gotta keep him moving, he'll bleed out.
Well, that's not cool. It's free, and it'd be helping me out more than you can imagine.
That bleed has gotta be hurting by now. There's only so much you can do.
I lined him up, slamming on the brakes and jump checked. Now back on the tail, I could reinforce the bleed.
There's another one.
Cool.
That's a hard move to do that. Brake jump check. Especially against a Sierra, but it worked.
So far, I'd landed 4+ bites, more than enough to bleed it out. But to make the bleed even more efficient, continue to apply the pressure, keeping the subject actively moving.
Let the bleed do the work.
The first signs of desperation, it started to pull back into the tree line.
That hurt. I can't get hit again. But what I can do is just bleed him out.
Definitely lucky to be alive, however, I can tank a single bite. But a second one, that'll make me flop.
He's gonna die over there.
It tried to escape. But it was now far too late. It would only be a matter of time.
Where you going, bud?
He did far too much running with the bleed on, but he still put up a good fight. Unfortunately now, he'd be greeted with a fresh dinosaur creation screen. Sometimes the hardest part isn't letting go, but rather, learning to start over.
Let's get a drink before I dehydrate to death. It's pretty hard to be killed as Utah, like ambushed or anything, just because you're so fast. Might as well drink an ambush, just to be safe. I probably should have ate more of that body before it disappeared, but yeah, I was editing. Don't know where everybody is now. There was some dilos calling out, but they've gone all quiet.
Later that night, I picked up the footsteps of another player, for now this herbivore was just far too small for me to benefit anything from it. I tracked down the sound of more dinosaurs communicating in the valley.
He's chatting. Keep him bleeding.
I initially started the hunt with a single bite.
He's bleeding a fair bit, so...
The smaller one had broken off and fallen back. And now with them slightly separated, I had time to fight them individually.
There we go. Now I'll keep him bleeding.
But it wouldn't take long, and the little one would come back to his aid.
Yeah, he'll struggle a bit.
He was doing far too much running while bleeding out.
This one's an ambush right there.
After failing the jump check, I had to re-evaluate.
He's gonna run that.
And just like my previous hunts, I stopped and started switching up different patterns, keeping my eyes on him behind me, and when the time was right, I juked him in.
Okay, 3. Now let's keep him running. This guy's pretty unexperienced.
Not the most experienced player in the world, but he was also not fully grown.
Eat, eat, eat. There we go. Should heal faster now. Now I know there's like a lot of mixed feelings about that weather. If you're fully hydrated and got a full stomach, you technically heal faster. And some people don't believe that to be true. I'm not 100% sure. I've never actually tested it out. I'm just from the old days. That was common knowledge to a lot of us. If anyone's ever actually tested it out to see, let me know in the comments. Do I want to try fight two of them? And so on.
And after a decent period of time, his family members would return.
One bite. This guy's a bit more experienced. Alright, you got that one.
I was in a critical state, but I stayed in the fight. And now it was my turn to play on the defence, so into the thicker scrubs, I took cover.
This could work to my advantage in here.
With successfully breaking their line of sight, I moved in for another attack.
There we go. That did work to my advantage.
After landing a couple of more hits, the second one would come to his assistance.
This could be it.
And when you play with the fire for too long, you eventually get burned.
Nah. GG. I tried.
Unfortunately, I'd been killed. But this is not the end. I was only just warming up.
Probably just live around this pond all the way till I'm an adult.
So I spent my time growing, surviving off of the AI, living next to a small pond.
Full on starving almost.
And when I got back to adult, a few nights later, I was being stalked.
What you doing? I wouldn't mind fighting an aloe. That'd be fun. Not in the dark though. Prefer to wait till daylight. Just trying to get up here. Maybe?
This Allosaurus was making his intentions perfectly clear. He was attempting to scale the rock that I was perched on.
Okay. This could be fun. Alright, that's three. Heal out. Aloes have such a good heal. Cool. See on break check maybe? He'll slide. Oh, he did. He brake checked and he turned at the same time. That was well done. Extra careful. I think because one bite I'll bleed. Yeah, one bite and I'll bleed out.
Surviving in the dark can be a difficult task. You have to rely on the sounds.
Still bleeding. I gotta be patient. Just gotta keep him turning around. Right, that's three. Oh man, god damn it. I only just got did. Hey, where's he going? bleed out. Cool! Alright, sweet. Let's eat. GG, my man, GG! That was definitely a bit hard in the dark. The next day I looked everywhere for a good hunt, but found nothing. Not until later that night would something present itself. It was a lucky night for the mire. I was hungry, but I heard the sound of Tyrannosaurus. Hello, Rexes. How you doing? This might be a game of survival, but that doesn't mean we can't have a gentleman's fight. I'm most definitely hungry enough. I'm not chill. Okay. How do we want to approach
Now that both parties have agreed to the terms of conditions, let the battle of survival commence.
Oh no.
Somehow, I needed to separate them.
Almost messed up a second ago.
With one of them broadcasting, this was all the information that I needed.
That one's sitting down. Whoa! There we go, turned around. I can't bite him no more, that's sorry. I have to stop running with all this bleed on me.
The sound of an adult Tyrannosaurus was now broadcasting.
How much is it? 2.6. That's a lot of blood.
With their new guardian sitting and crouch above them, this would change nothing.
I got a bit of a guardian now. I'm bleeding a bit, so that's a bit of a problem. I gotta break out because of the 3 bite rule. My bleed's over. Cool. I'm gonna go back in for the Rex. Alright, let's go. Put some suffering on the little ones. I need to eat, so somebody has to die, I'm afraid. Incorrect. 3 bites. Ah, these guys are getting salty now. There's my food.
You know what they say? If life was predictable, it would cease to be life and without flavour. When the body disappeared, I filled up and then rested for the night. A few days later, I was hunting an Allosaurus, but some of my recordings got corrupted and I lost a few hours of gameplay. Thankfully, you're not missing out on a great deal. I ambushed the Allosaurus and landed a couple of bites, got out of there and made him chase me for a bit.
Keep him running. There's the open. No, not quite.
The Allosaurus has amazing healing regeneration. This means I have to keep the pressure on as much as possible. But if he lands a single bite, it's back to the drawing board.
There we go. There's a good couple. Ooh, he almost had me in that ambush for a minute. If I didn't break check, that would have been scary.
For a brief moment there, we shared a standoff.
There's the open, maybe? No. See, he knows what's up, but he did way too much running earlier. He's not going to fall for the next jump turn. I mean, jump break check, so I don't think I'm going to go for it. He's still in his ambush lead, yep. Keep him running. He'll bleed.
The Allosaurus was no longer playing games. He relocated into a better position.
Smart Allo, smart. But he's bleeding hard, so he might not be able to live it. The second there I thought he was trying to log.
For some reason, he ended up leaving the best defense he had.
Has he healed the bleed off already? No, I've healed the... oh no. It's still going.
He was in hot pursuit chasing me, but at the same time he was bleeding himself dry. He started to break off into the pine trees.
I can't quite see him. Well done. There he is.
He was dead ahead, no more than a few meters, waiting in ambush.
I hit him. There we go. 1, 2, 3. There's the 3. Even bleeding. I'm gonna run out of stamina. I can't do no more jump turns. Let's get him out of here. Get some stamina. This will be a good moment to buy some time.
And again, I decided to stand up and go back in, just in case he was preparing to log out.
That was so scary, I'm not gonna lie. That was a terrifying one, that one. He almost caught me off guard. And he's still going. I would have thought he would have bled out by now. How's this aloe still alive?
He was hanging in there, but not for much longer. When the Oil Legacy's Utahraptor is in the right hands of the right player, it's pretty much undefeatable.
Ah, there we go.
Nothing can kill it. However, ladies and gentlemen, the Utahraptor has very little room for error.
Probably a little bit too much running.
It was a good hunt, and after I filled up my stomach, I sat down next to the body and could finally rest. I hope you, my friends, enjoyed the video. This is your boy OwLTime at the end of another epic tale, signing out.